seem to be live now, so that's not so bad. Check if we're live on YouTube. Check if we're live on Twitch. Check if we are live on LinkedIn. Fantastic. You're not on YouTube. Check again, Thomas, can you for me? See if we are now. Why are you not live on YouTube, says AMBA. Check again. You legend, Scottie. Dinky-Doo Archie. That's what we like. Come and see if you can join us. We should be live now, and we should be live on the YouTube, and you should be able to phone in. We've already had a call from Martin tonight. Good evening. Could you say hello to Sasha? Of course I can, Kenneth. Hello, Sasha, and Dinky-Doo from Scottie McClue. Lovely to be with you tonight. Fantastic stuff. Good evening, good sir. My British boyfriend says I have a paddy on. What does that mean? Do Scottish people say that? No, if you take a paddy, then you're taking some kind of tantrum. That usually is the one. But the other one that we've got is if you have a monk on, but that's not a Scottish one. That's more a north of England thing. That's you on YouTube. Ah, excellent. Good stuff, Thomas. Thank you very much for that. Good evening, everybody. Sorry about the problem at the start. Little technical trouble. Nothing to do with me. I hasten to add. And we're live on the TikTok. Thank you, says Laura. Not at all, Laura. Very pleased to have you with us. Let's see what's happening in the chat. There we go. Ben Andrews says, Dinky-Doo, Dinky-Doo. Ben, are we on, Scottie? We're on, yes. Good morning, Scott, my man. Good evening, everybody. Jerry D. Susan, and that's from Suzanne. Hope that includes me, Suzanne. Dinky-Doo, the new Scottie. Thank you, Eddie. Lovely to have you with us. There's D. Goodley. Good evening, Scottie. Hooray, I tried to call in too because you went on. Ah, numpty heat. Well, call us now, numpty heat, to see what's on. How's the day, says Ben. Absolutely excellent. Oh, you're talking to Jerry, Ben. That's not Ben and Jerry. Very nice. There we are. A shout out to me, Wissy's women. Yes, indeed. Hashtag float eye. Scrag, thank you for joining us. Lovely to have you with us. How can I phone you, says Martin? Yes, you can, Martin. You can have your second call. Hello, pal, says Thomas. Hello, Thomas Hamilton. How lovely to have you with us. And a big Dinky-Doo, I say to you. That is rather fabulous. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Scottie McClue Live. Get to the telephones. The phone should be working now. Panic attack. Couldn't get Mr. Scottie, says Jerry. No, we should be on, Jerry. I think we're just setting up the phones as well. Whoo! It's warm tonight. Very, very warm, I say. But there we are, Dinky-Doo. Who's this calling in? You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
Martin, how are you, my man?
Ah, Martin, excellent. We have just spoken, but I don't know what you did to the network.
See that phone call at the very, very start?
Yes.
Will that not be uploaded? My first call?
Well, it should be. It depends on when the fault started.
Because the fault started about 5 past, near 10 past it started.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, that'll be it, Martin, so you'll be fine.
Okay.
We'll be able to get your call, lads, so don't you worry yourself. Fantastic. Good old Martin, he called in earlier and he was wondering if it'd be up there. Hey, D. Gurley. I was a bit late, but it what? Well, I wasn't actually late, Susan, in that I wasn't late, but we did have a technical trouble. We did start at 10 o'clock sharp, and then we had a wee problem. Opinions. Dinky-Doo, the new Scottie, Eddie boy. Are you looking forward to the COP26? Not really, because I haven't been invited, and also it's going to disrupt the traffic in Glasgow. So none of us are really looking forward to that. Evening, Lord McClue, a wee extra half-hour the night. James Gibb, we shall play it by ear. Dinky-Doo, that's what it's all about. D says, I've lost my voice, so no call from me. Everyone's loving it at home. D, nobody loves you without your beautiful voice. So you get that back big style. You're live on Scottie's phone in. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? You're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that? Dinky-Doo. Nobody calling. That's no problem at all. They will in a minute. Try again. We'll see if we can get you on. The fault started because Kareem never got on first. That might be it, John Marshall. Yes. There we are. Evening, everybody. All the best, Captain. George, how lovely to have you with us. Haven't seen you for some time. Do you know the Glasgow saying, I'll give you a Malky? Oh, yes. You're live on Scotty's Phone In. Who's that?
It's Thomas from Glasgow, Scotty.
Thomas, how lovely to hear from you. Are you Dinky-Doo?
I'm Dinky-Doo. I'm glad that you're on, mate.
Absolutely. I don't know what went on tonight. We came on at 10 o'clock sharp, and then, of course, we had that wee technical trouble, you know.
Oh, it's a horrible thing when you get that, innit?
Well, it's just a nuisance because it's the one time you're wanting the internet to behave.
That's correct, mate, man. The internet always gives you problems.
Always problems. So there we are. Yes, that's what it's all about. Hello, China. How are you, Scotty? Says Murray O'Donnell. Oh, they're all sending their best wishes, Thomas. Now, what are you thinking about things tonight?
I was just wondering, when does the clocks go back or forward, do you know?
Yes, tonight. They go back tonight. I think normally it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Is that right?
I think it is. Scotty.
But I'm not waiting up till 2 o'clock. I'll change mine before I go to bed.
Oh, it's not so bad if you get a mobile. The mobile does it for you.
The mobile does it for you, but if you've got a couple of old clocks, you know.
You need to do that yourself.
Yeah, you have to just, you have to just leave it, you know.
Yeah.
You leave it for an hour.
You all set for Halloween?
All set for Halloween, the one night of the year I don't have to dress up.
Ah, well, that's good, isn't it?
We love it. We absolutely love it. McClue doesn't have to dress up for Halloween.
Okay, Scotty, I'll let you go anyway.
Hey, lovely to hear from you, and a big Dinky-Doo to you.
You too, Scotty.
Thanks, Tom. Fantastic. There's Alan Brown saying yes. Lovely to have you with us. Alan is in Washington, D.C. Yes, 2 a.m. They go back, not forward. That's it. Spring forward, fall back. Yes, indeed. Who said forward? Scotty, what's with the bonnet? Well, we thought we'd put on, by popular request, we thought we'd put on the Glengarry. So there you are. So a big Dinky-Doo to you. I say, fantastic. I thought you were the one moving the stones at Stonehenge. I do feel sorry for the people at Stonehenge, for all the druids getting up and having to go in at 2 o'clock in the morning and shift all the stones round. You know, just one space. My daughter loves your videos with the gold penny on the hat. Oh, yes, indeed. I like your blazer, Scotty. Thank you, Eddie boy. Very smart. Got it in Oxford. So there you are. None of your rubbish on here, I tell you. Trick or treat, Lord McClue. Oh, no, I think guising. I don't do trick or treat. I do guising. So there we are. Fantastic. This is a treat for you. I'm giving you all a treat. No, Martin, I was talking to you in the messenger at the time. So there we are. Yes, indeed. What's all the argy-bargy? Abdul says, don't let that Kareem on. The boy's a time waster. I don't think so. It's still the same, Aaron. It's sciatica. There we are. That comes and goes. I'll tell you about sciatica next time you and I are talking, D. You're live in Scotty's Phone In. Who is that?
It's Stephen, Scotty. How are you? Okay?
Oh, Stephen, how nice to hear from you. You Dinky-Doo.
No, did you say Stephen there?
No, who did you say?
I thought you said Stephen and David.
No, you said David. Did you say Stephen when you came on?
No, I said David.
I thought you came on and said, hello, Scotty, it's Stephen. I thought he sounds awfully like David.
That's weird. Yeah, it is David, yes.
Yes, lovely. Well, that's good stuff.
They kind of a song, doing it. Maybe sing with Stephen.
I was very fun. I thought you said, hi, Scotty, it's Stephen here. There's Oliver Gibbs has sent me 5 beautiful pumpkins on TikTok. Is that not gorgeous?
Halloween's amazing. But I will call myself Stephen.
No, don't call yourself Stephen. You'll confuse everybody. They'll go, that's David.
Oh, how about you?
And then what about Andrew? Is he all right?
What?
Andrew.
Who's Andrew?
Your other half.
You mean John?
Oh, John. All right. I thought it was Stephen and Andrew. David and John.
That is so I love this, right? I'm now called Timothy.
You've got into it, haven't you? You love all that. All the serves all the sevens is saying is it David from Stevenage.
Oh, I can't stop laughing.
They love you on here.
Oh, right. See, tonight I was buying sweeties for Halloween for the kids tomorrow, Scottie, right?
Oh, good stuff.
Right, so Kareem said last week about the big round boxes. This has become for a long time, round boxes. We opened up the round box.
Yeah, don't say the company now.
I won't. You know I won't.
You're very good. You're very good. And so's Kareem.
Yes, I opened the round box, Scottie. I was disgusted. This is for wee children, right, Scottie? In the round box, it's full of sweeties. But in the bag, with a sweetie, in the bag there's only 3 sweeties in the actual wee packet, Scottie.
No.
Right, and that's awful for children. Right?
See, the only time I felt we got ripped off was when we used to have these jamboree bags with just a couple of wee mini odd fellows in them.
Yes.
And a wee thin caramel.
Now, I'm trying to phone the actual manufacturers and report this. I'm not happy, Scottie.
No.
Yeah. Right. These people are corrupted towards people who's trading for shops in Glasgow, like me and you.
Yes. Yes, me and you, absolutely. Yes, indeed.
It's
Although, David, I have to be honest, as I was saying the other night, go around the supermarket and look at some of the bigger tins and boxes of stuff. Give them a wee shake and you'll find they're half empty.
Oh, yes, Scottie.
You know?
It's been for a long time now.
Aye.
We're all getting conned left, right and centre, Scottie, you know. It's really, actually, I'll say it's really annoying. I mean, come on.
Very irritating.
I mean, I phoned companies in the past, even like chemists, when things went wrong.
Oh, aye.
Giving medications. Yes, Scottie, right. And I got a feedback from the chemist in England about chemists in Scotland, etc., about what's going wrong.
Listen, I was in the chemist the other day and a boy comes in, the chemist says, what can I get you? He says, have you any talcum powder? He says, aye, if you just walk this way, sir. He goes, if I could walk that way, I wouldn't be needing the talcum powder.
Exactly. I know, it's stupid. I was my chemist the other day arguing because I did get my medication. She said to me, don't you shout at me. I wasn't actually shouting. I was stressing about my medication.
Aye, I'm just stressing, dear. I'm needing my pills.
Right. So, and I said to my actual doctor surgery, you're taking on too many people. They can't cope.
That's it. That's the problem, Davy.
Honestly, and then you're not allowed to say this. They try to hush you. Don't say that. That's not allowed.
Aye.
Right? You know.
All that.
You know what I mean? Honestly.
I know, and that just causes a problem. You know, it's just get on with it.
Scottie, honestly. But again, back tonight, I missed your first 5 minutes. Something you didn't come on tonight.
Oh, I know I came on tonight, but the problem was we got cut off.
Right.
So I had to restart everything, you know, and that took a few minutes.
That's fine, okay.
I'm loving this, Davy. Wait, you hear this? Scottie is still the man in 2021.
Brilliant.
Isn't that lovely? And here's a guy here for the younger audience. Who are you, and why do you keep appearing on my TikTok page? Well, I'm Scottie McClue, #FlowTie, the first lord of the internet. I'm in my 30th year, and I appear on TikTok because I'm very, very important.
Yeah, of course, yeah. You're the first lord of the internet.
First lord of the internet, so I should be on the For You page all the time.
You are Scottie McClue.
Yes.
These people don't understand that.
They need to learn.
Oh, yes, of course they do. But Scottie, I mean, you can get another show in the future, even now a future show, but it won't happen because I'm jealous of you. Right?
Well, I think this is what the problem is, but can I tell you, there's going to be some pretty big developments in the next few weeks.
Okay, right, tell me more.
You know, excellent. So, well, I can't tell you more. That's the problem. But it's amazing. Just in the 7 weeks we've been running, it's attracted terrific attention from some very important people.
Oh, wow, right.
So, there you go.
I I think I understand you. You were
Yeah.
saying weeks ago about something about maybe like people coming on your show.
Yes.
Like guest stars.
Guest stars, yeah, we're talking about that as well. I mean, there's so many possibilities. We just need to get the YouTube numbers up. We need to get everybody subscribing and tapping the bell.
Yes, of course. I mean, I can say something to you about it's in the headline about John Barrymore. That's not, he's a nice man, right? Should I say that now?
Yes, very nice man. No, you're fine.
But he ruined his career.
No, don't be saying any of that. Right.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right,
Now,
okay.
normally the TV announcer will say, and don't forget to put your clocks back an hour before you drop off to sleep.
Tonight at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Aha.
Yes.
There you are. Now, yes, no, he's a big star. He's terrific.
Yeah, of course he is.
Absolutely. David, D. Gurley says, David, your laugh's making me laugh.
That's good then, Scottie. And by the way, trick or treat, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, my boy. And Dinky-Doo.
You too, my friend. I love you.
Love you lots. Dinky-Doo, Davey. Top man. So what do we got tonight? Now, Dr. Phil, please leave. You're a troublemaker and we don't condone tomfoolery in this community, says Abdul. So there's Dr. Fillery getting a bit of a telling off. So there we are. What community says? The Scottie McClue community, of course. The talcum powder, says Ronnie. Yes, indeed. I used to take my 2 kids and 12 others around the doors of Campsie Glen for their Halloween. As it was my birthday, I got a wee half at the doors as well. Wonderful. Happy birthday, of course, Murray. Michael says, Scottie a guy walks into the butcher's, says the butcher's, do you have a sheep's head? And the butcher says, no, it's just the way I part my hair. We love all that. I'm no longer barred from the bakers. Tremendous. From dust to dust, remember, don't throw a brick. It might be your Auntie May. There we are, Dr. Phil. What's your cat badge, sir? Ah, that's my own cat badge. The hand of justice. Doing the Swanee with the doctor. Do we think so? Is he doing the Swanee? There we go. Fantastic. We'll put him in timeout for a bit. That's it. And that'll sort him out. Doing the Swanee. So Dr. Phil's been blocked for a few times. So that's me on the TikTok there. Yes, indeed. Scottie for president of the world. Do you think I'd make a good world president? Should I pop up and see them at the COP? There we are. Evening, Scottie. Dinky-Doo. Did I hear somebody just mention? No, you didn't. That was somebody else, Steve. So there we are. Incredible stuff. Now, Scottie, I am a genius. Numpty heat. I think you probably are. It's lovely to have you with us anyway. I can tell you. That's what we like. Now then, Dinky-Doo, Scottie, Dinky-Doo, Paul. Yes, how's it doing, says Tommy. Very well, Tom. Evening, Scottie, Dinky-Doo. Well, already, can you believe it? We're 27 minutes past 10. The time flies. Right, give us a call, everybody. The lines are open. We had a wee technical problem at the start, but that's all sorted. Eyes doing for a full house. Absolutely, James Gibb. Do you remember we used to do that? Tremendous stuff. Now then, what else have we got here? Wonderful, 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 wonderful. There we go. Scottie, Highland Cathedral should be the national anthem. No, Big Daddy, God Save the Queen is the national anthem. There we are. Now, what have we got? Would you agree Walter Smith was one of the best Scottish managers we've had? I would, CBS. Yes, indeed. Clocks go back tonight. Legend. So Davy 1986. Jabberwocky. Scottie McClue. Dinky-Doo. Joe, fantastic. Can you remember Ronnie? Yes, Cider Ronnie, Adam. I remember Ronnie very well. It'd be great if he came back on. Thoughts on Alex Belfield? Alex Belfield is a very, very successful YouTube star. In fact, probably one of the most successful in the world. He's had 300 million views to his videos. Yes, indeed. And of course, McClue taught him all he knows, you know. So there we are. But, and I believe he uses some McClueisms, but I have to say he stepped out of line by calling Scotland Nicky Nacky Newland. So I had to phone him and pull him up for that. Apart from that, he's okay. There we go. Now, Tommy One Neck, I think we'll just dump you. There we are. Tommy One Neck's gone for trolling, guys. He's a troll. Excellent stuff. A professional troll. Hello, sir. Are we from the Black Watch? We are not. So there we go. Say, love you back, says Catherine. Why would I say that, Catherine? COP26 would be very interesting if you were on the podium. I thank you, Ronnie. It would indeed. That's what it's about. Now there we are. You're one of my good memories as a teenager, being brought up listening to you. I like that. Love you. I thank you. Very, very kind of you. I listen to him on YouTube all the time. He hates the SNP, but what? Oh, this is Alex. He hates the SNP, but I vote for them. He dislikes Sturgeon. Well, he doesn't know her then. Agree to disagree, says Itchy. So there we are. Tremendous stuff. Scottie. What do we got? Tommy One Neck. He's away down the Swanee. Who's phoning? Let's find out what's going on here. There we are. You're live on Scottie's Phone-In. Hello. Give us a call. They'll call back, whoever that was. I tell my kids about you. Brilliant. Thank you, D-Dix. All right, wee lad. What's happening? Hugh. Lovely to have you with us. And Dinky-Doo. There we are. Yes, 632. You can give us a call back. That's what it's all about. Whoo! Oh, there we are. It's so warm in the studio tonight. It really is. Do you drink beer? I haven't had a beer for about 18 years. It's incredible how fast it goes. No, I haven't had a beer for 18 years. Haven't had coffee for 40 years. What about that? 41 years, maybe. Hope you're doing well, wee man. We are, Hugh. Absolutely. Danielle. Lovely to have you with us. Dinky-Doo, I say. You're live on Scottie's Phone-In. Who's that?
Hello, Scottie. It's a Martin again.
Oh, Martin, right. Martin, this is your third call.
Dee told me to phone you.
Right.
Did you read the message that Dee sent you?
No, I don't think I did. What did she say?
She said, go back to the chat on YouTube and look at the message that Dee sent. Dee told me to take her call because she's lost her voice.
Oh, right.
She wrote on the chat, she wrote, give me a second, I can read it to you now. Dee, I'm on Scottie now, so...
Good. Excellent, Martin. Right, I'll go and read the chat and see if we can get Dee on.
Scottie, can Martin please have a Mac call? I've lost my voice.
Oh, I see. Right. I see where she's coming from. Okay, Dinky-Doo. So you are Dee.
Yes.
Right. Well, what can I do for you, Dee?
How's your night been? Good.
Well, you know how it's been. You've been watching it.
Yes, you've been fantastic tonight.
Is that all right?
Yes, you have, and I'm very happy that you've got your chat back up and running again.
Chat's back up and running, Martin. We are laughing big style on the TikTok.
Yes, we are. That's very, very, very good.
That's what it's all about, I say.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful.
And how do you feel about what? How do you feel about the COP thing in Glasgow coming up? All the presentations and all that.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to any of that at all.
I am not either.
Yes, and I'm not looking forward to the disruption in traffic.
I know.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
So,
Adam's loving it on here. Dinky-Doo, Adam, miss you on the radio, he says.
Nice.
Nice to hear you. Martin, thank you for handling Dee's call.
Good. That's fine. So tell me that I love her very, very much as well. Thank you, Dee. This is for you.
This is for you, Dinky-Doo, la. Dinky-Doo, that's our Martin. Very good, Dee. I hope that was all right for you. Now, what do we got here? Let's see. This is the night for the viewers' ghost stories. Yes, Neil, I might tell a ghost story myself. Scottie, Dinky-Doo, Barry Gibbs, the best songwriter ever. I would agree with that. Vampires sleep all day, fly whenever they want for free. They can't see themselves in a mirror. Where do I sign up? We love it. You're live on Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
It's Numpty, me, myself, and
Oh, Numpty, about time you came on here. What's going on?
The three wise men are here.
Yes, the three wise men. We love it.
Now listen, here, Scotty, you'll not believe this, but me boy asked me to phone in because he's lost his voice too.
Oh, for goodness sake, what's going on?
Right, so are you ready for it?
We love it. Excellent, Numpty. That's the stuff. There we go. Good for Numpty phoning in on behalf of Matey Boy. He's a wee soul. He just wanted to speak to his big pal. There he is, D. Thank you. Can we get a tune in the box, says James? We can, James, yes. We'll maybe have a tune. We might even have a ghost story or two later. We'll see how things are. Not going back to the office until the 18th of November due to the COP26. I wondered, Murray, if they should just have given Glasgow a holiday. You know what I mean? And that would have sorted all that. Just have everybody off for a good break. Give us all a break, for goodness sake. There we are. You may be right, Jerry. Yes, absolutely. Now, we've lots of other interviewers. There we are. Where did she lose her voice? Could we get a search party? The media. Big Daddy, Dinky-Doo, very rude. So there we are. Scotty, fantastic stuff. There we are. Lots of lovely feedback from you. There's Popeye the Sailor saying Dinky-Doo, everyone. Pendle Witch's good book. Yes. A knighthood for the big man. Thank you, all the sevens. Can I get a happy birthday for my friend Tegan? Says Logan. Yes, Logan, I'm sure we can do that for Tegan. Being on the radio, helping people in distress. That's what it's about. Good vape star. You're live in Scottish phone in. Who's that?
Oh, it's Numpty again with my second call, Scotty.
Second call.
Ah, the one we sent.
The one we sent, yes, a sensible one. I've just been offered a knighthood from TikTok.
What?
A knighthood on TikTok.
What are you talking about, a knighthood? You deserve to be a sir, not a knighthood.
Well, that's a knighthood. That's the same thing.
Oh, look, you're confusing me.
You're very confused, Numpty. You're a clever man, but very confused. Adam says the king of night radio. How about that?
Absolutely. But listen, you know how the clocks go back at 2 a.m., Scotty?
They do. They go back at 2 o'clock, but I'm not sitting up to that. I'll put it at the end of the show. I'll put my clocks back.
Well, Scotty, I don't remember where I put them. How can I put them back?
Ah, you're quite right. Very good, Numpty. I see what you just did there. A knee slapper.
I was here at 10 o'clock sharp, Scotty, and I tried to call you, but I got no answer.
Now, did you not, Numpty, did you not get me coming up for a couple of minutes?
I got nothing, Scotty. 10:10 when you came on.
Aye, that's right, because we had a technical problem. It kept dropping out here.
Look, stop interrupting me.
I think it's getting too popular.
You should stay on the 10:11.
I think what we'll have to do is cut it down to one night a week.
Absolutely. Now, I've got an opinion, Scotty.
When did you start this?
Overnight.
Right. An opinion. What's your opinion on?
It's about the gay pride thing.
Oh, yes.
Now, it's not a family event, in my opinion.
Uh-huh.
Because I believe that people who take part in gay pride are allowing their sexuality to take over their personality, if you get where I'm coming.
Right, so they're putting sexuality before personality, because as you know, we don't have any of that on here at all.
Well, listen, I don't...
Everybody's equal on here, you know.
Scotty, I don't condone people dancing about Princess Street in their Speedos. You know?
I know what you mean.
And it's not a family event. You don't want to be taking a 4-year-old babe to see some daft man
Do you know what I saw today? Was a video of going down the Royal Mile in your place,
Aye.
in your mob, for Sir Walter Scott.
What about him?
The Dandy Dinman Society, the wee dogs were there, and they were celebrating Walter Scott.
What's sort of celebrating?
Well, as you know, he was your man. I mean, you know the big monument on Princess Street.
No, see, that's guy with the school, Scott.
No. That big monument that looks like a church steeple. That's the Scott Monument.
Oh, I've been up there, Scott.
There, now we're getting somewhere.
But I went up there when I was only 8 stone because see the top. If you're more than 9 stone, you can't get up the stairs.
Are you over 9 stone now?
Oh,
you big tumsha that you are, for goodness sake.
Absolutely. Right then. Anyway, I've run out of things to say, Scott.
Good, I'm very pleased to hear it, so I'll just say dinky-doo.
Right, yeah, dinky-doo.
Dinky-doo, Lala. There he goes, that's our Professor Numpty Hood. Now, no problem for Martin and Emma, anything for yous. Not yous, D, anything for you. So take the S off the end. Hello, wee lad, it's Hugh from TikTok. Ethan, we love Hugh on TikTok. Red Rose Radio, that's correct, you're absolutely. What are you being for Halloween? So there we are. I am being better behaved. You're live on Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
That's correct. You're absolutely.
Hello?
Hello, Scotty.
Yes.
Yes, it's young Neil here.
Ah, young Neil, how are you tonight?
I emphasise the young.
I thought you'd be out duking for apples.
No, well, it's either that or playing my guitar. But I thought I'd stay out.
We love you and your guitar. It's a shame we'd get a copyright strike, but it'd be so nice to hear you play.
Yeah. Well, another thing I would like, I'm about to tell my ghost story, if that's okay.
Oh, yes, Neil, right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the wonderful Neil from the south coast of England, and he's about to tell us a ghost story. So nice and quiet. Neil, hang on. I'll put the lights out.
Yes.
Yes, we'll put out the lights. I think that's better, so hang on a second. This is very important. How do we put these lights out? No trouble putting them out when we don't want to. Right, wait a wee minute. No, you hang on. We can't put on this creepy music. Right. How's that?
Yeah. That'll do.
Is that better?
Yeah. Right. Now you're talking. Yes.
Yes.
Now, to paint the picture, right?
Right.
I'm from a very big family. I have 7 brothers and 5 sisters.
Yeah.
Typical Irish Catholics, right? And my parents are from Ireland. Now, when I was a wee boy, must have been about 11 or 12 years old, Mum and Dad used to have this couple, a good friend of my father's from Ireland, used to come up and have a little blether and a wee drink or whatever. And they used to tell some interesting stories. So this night I got up out of my bed, trying not to be seen and listening to what they were talking about. And my mother, who was a saint before she died, would never tell a lie. I heard her tell this story. My young sister was only a baby at the time, not long born, and she was in her, Mum kept her in her pram, you know, at the side of the bed. And this night, the baby was crying, my young sister was crying. And my dad was going to get up and shush her, you know. And Mum said, "Hold on, what's that?" And they heard this, shh, 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 shh. And that was the sound my late gran, my father's mother, used to make.
Oh, we've lost him. We've lost Neil in the middle of the story. Neil, you need to come back on and tell us again. Hang on, everybody. We are looking for Neil. We want Neil. We want Neil. We'll put the big lights out for Halloween. Hello. We'll have to put the lights on again. Oh, oh, we bought the. Oh, maybe this is him back. Hello.
Hey, Scotty, what happens if you phone up 3 times?
You get cut off by McClue. There we are. Hello, you're live on Scotty's Phone In.
What happened there?
We lost you. Is that Neil?
Yes, indeed, yeah.
You must have touched your phone or something. Anyway, we're putting out the lights. Go back a wee bit, Neil.
Where was I?
It might have been a ghost. Just before we heard the noise.
You're gone again.
No, we've not. We're there.
Right.
You're live.
Right, okay. So I got to the point where we heard what we thought was my gran walking up the hallway and then shushing the baby by rocking the pram after the door opened. And my young sister, she went to sleep again, and my dad got up because the door opened again, then slightly closed. So my dad went out, and of course I heard my dad getting up, so I jumped up and ran back to my bedroom. And I heard them tell that story. So when I was older, I asked my father about it. God rest him too. And he said, yeah, that's true, son. That is very true.
Hello.
Good evening, Scotty. How are you doing? It's Alan Brown.
Alan from Washington. We were trying to hear a ghost story there, but I think you must have got cut off.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, no.
And we had the big lights out and everything. Anyway, we're here, Alan. How are you?
I'm very well, Scotty. How are you?
Better for hearing you. This is fantastic.
Well, I thought I would have to come on and say hello because it's been a wonderful 7 weeks.
Oh.
I have been listening intently, and I am so enthralled to find out what the new news is going to be.
Oh, Alan, isn't that wonderful? That's so kind of you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, my question, you are a real good judge of the situation. I'm going back a couple of nights now, and it must have been the Queen's health.
Yes.
I'm really worried about the Queen's health.
Yes, absolutely. I think we all are, Alan, but like, every day, when you reach the age of 95 and you're in your 96th year and you do as much work as she's done over a lifetime, 500 engagements a year, I think you deserve a rest. So I'm going to take them at their word and think she's maybe had anything, a wee chest infection or whatever, and it's pulled her down a bit and she needs to rest.
Thank you.
Otherwise, she would be at something every day.
That's very true.
And it's a very busy job, and she still has all her red boxes to do and the stuff that she needs to see and has to be signed. But I mean, there's Christopher saying we're desperately worried about the Queen.
Well, of course.
And I mean, I think everyone is, Alan, to be honest with you. It's a very tough time at the moment, but she's come through the pandemic and she's also suffered the loss of her dear husband, of how long were they married? I'm trying to think, 1947. So that's 74 years married.
Wow.
That's a long marriage.
That's almost a lifetime, Scotty.
Yes, 74 years married. They married the year before my folks. Amazing.
Amazing. So listen, I don't want to hold up your...
No, you're not holding us up. It is just so lovely to hear you. And can I also tell you that poor Annan is suffering under the floods
Oh, did you hear about poor Annan?
and has lost
Annan
two
as well.
bridges?
Yes, we did. We lost the Jubilee Bridge
Yes.
and the Cuthbertson Bridge.
Yes.
The Jubilee Bridge has been there for 124 years, and
Wow.
it went under about 2 days ago.
Wow.
And
1896, Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee.
Yes, it was constructed for the very same thing.
Yes.
You're right.
1897, maybe.
Maybe.
Yes. And that bridge is gone now, Alan.
That bridge is gone. And also the Cuthbertson Bridge, which was about 64 years ago.
Wow.
They built the bridge, but the floodplains have just gone wild, Scotty.
Yeah.
It's just a devastation area. If there could be a flood protection, it should be sent to Annan right now, because that was just a horrible experience for him. I remember running across the Jubilee Bridge,
Right.
and it moving. It was shaking as you ran across it on your cross-country run.
Oh, wow. Wow. Absolutely amazing, Alan. Fantastic. Thank you so much for telling us all that.
Thank you, Scotty. I'm sorry to hold you up.
You're never holding us up, and love to you and your lovely family, and Dinky-Doo.
Dinky-Doo, Scotty.
Dinky-Doo, Alan. God bless you, my dear friend. What a super guy. That's Alan in Washington, D.C. Absolutely amazing. And Neil says, he says, there must be a ghost in the house. Twice my call has been cut off. So there we are. Now, fantastic. That's amazing. Here we go. Who's this? Right, see if we can get you on here. There we are. Try again, everybody. If we can't get you on first time, we'll get you on second time. Now, what's going on here? Dia, can I use your second call? No, you cannot. Hocus pocus, says James. There's hocus pocus going on. Boo. So, Scotty, your head's too big for your bonnet. No, I've not got a big head. The bonnet's just right. That's the way the Glengarry should sit. And, well, you should know that. There we are. If you've been trying to get through, give us a call now. We'll see if we can get you on. You're watching Scottie McClue, and this is the internet phone-in. Fantastic tonight. Tremendous. There we are. I say, we are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch. We are live on LinkedIn Live. We are live on TikTok. Tremendous stuff. Is this the first lot of the internet? It is indeed. So there we are. Now, nationalist clowns, as usual. I didn't know you were a nationalist clown. So do you do funny things at the conferences? You're live on Scottish Phone-In. Who's that? Hello?
Hello?
You're live on Scottish Phone-In.
Scotty, it's Neil. Is this still classed as my first call?
This is your first call, Neil. Don't you worry. We don't know what the hocus pocus is going on.
Yeah, it must be a ghost in my house.
Yes, a wee ghosty.
Did you catch the whole story? Yeah.
No, we haven't had the whole story. Tell us more.
Where did I get to?
I don't
Can you
know.
remember? Right, the door opening in Mum and Dad's house, their bedroom, the baby crying in the tram.
Right.
And the tram on its own, just gently rocking.
Yes.
The baby went to sleep. And the door opened again and closed slightly. My dad got up and ran out, and he swore that he'd seen his mother walking back into her room.
Wow.
At the end of the hall.
Wow.
Now, as I say, we're from a big family. It was a 5-apartment house. Mum and Dad had their own room. Gran had their own room. The rest of us all doubled up and whatever. In fact, I didn't know what it was like to sleep alone until I got married. But that's another story.
Absolutely. I love it, Neil. Love it.
I was hoping there'd be more ghost stories tonight from the community.
Well, we might get one. I mean, people are just finding their feet on here, Neil, you know.
Yeah, oh, you've got one yourself, haven't you?
Yes, so I've got a ghost story I could tell them.
Now, if you've got time, why don't you?
I might just do that, yes, and see what everybody thinks.
Yeah. Anyway, good to speak to you again, Scottie.
Lovely to hear from you, and Dinky-Doo.
Take care.
And Neil, thanks for all your calls.
No problem. There will be more.
I hope so. Ta-ra-la.
Ta-ra. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Neil. What a top man. Neil, wonderful, very famous folk singer down south on the south coast, and he's tried 4 times here to come on here. Tremendous stuff. So there we are. The lassie with the pea green soup all over the bedroom. Oh, no, we're not doing that one, for goodness sake. Halloween ghost stories. Shall I tell you a ghost story? Professor Numpty, Scottie having a phone in on Hogmanay. What night is Hogmanay, Numpty Heat? We might well just do that. Damien, we don't have any sectarian nonsense on here, so you can forget that law. You're looking well, Scottie. Dinky-Doo. Lovely to have you with us, everybody. Now, who have we got? Scapa Flow in Texas. There we are. Wonderful stuff. Now, what have we got here? Chris, we're not going to all that. Is this the first law to the internet? Yes, indeed. Diamond, I think you'll find, Damien, I think you'll find it is. There we are. How are you, Scottie? Dinky-Doo? Scottie, can you say hi to Callum and to Charlie? There we are. Dinky-Doo, everybody. Yes, it is sectarian, says Smitch. So he's just telling you straight. Thank you for all your lovely likes. Great to have you with us. Suzanne, are you sleeping? What have we got here now? Shall I tell you a ghost story? Tell me if you'd like a ghost story from Scottie McClue. The rest of you, to your telephones, and let's hear from you. The number is up in front of you there. I'll see if I can get you some more information. There you are. Look at that. Everything up for you there. You can't go wrong. Just putting a letter in for your knighthood, says Adam. I like your hat, Scottie. It turns me on. Thank you very much. Doing the Swanee with the sectarian boys. Absolutely all the 7s. If we have any of that, they will be toast. They will be doing the Swanee. We like that. Tremendous. There we go. Now, what else have we got here? Thank you very much. I'm going to dash on to the chat, see what you lot are saying. Suzanne, are you sleeping? Not yet, Jerry. I was eating a munchie box. You shouldn't eat the box. You should just have the stuff. I was in suspense. Says, there we are. Are you attracted to females or males? In what respect, Joe? So there we go. The community likes that. We do all the 7s. Absolutely. Wonderful. And why do you ask? Because remember, everybody's the same on here. We don't have any differences. It's a Friday. Right, Martin? So Hogmanay is a Friday. Or we could probably manage a Friday night phone in. We might start it at 11. And have you a good day, Scottie? We have indeed. Have you still got the dog? Sadly, Adam, the dog passed away probably about 6 months ago now, since Clyde passed away. So there we are. Do you like corned beef hash? Yes, we do, Joe. We like the corned beef. Very nice. The potato hash. Munchie before bedtime. The 31st. Dinky-Doo, Scottie. Lily, how lovely to have you with us, and a big Dinky-Doo. So glad that you have found us. Guys, can everybody share this on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitch, and on TikTok? Let's have a share fest now. I'm going to drink some water. Please all share that. Frank Crombie, my mother knew a lady from Garth that read the tea leaves. A lot came true. She may have been what they called a spay wife. There we are. Thank you for sharing the videos, and thank you for following me every day. I'll share because I love you. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. I'm a Scottish piper. How are you? We're very, very well indeed. Why wear the hat when you were doing phone-ins, says Professor Numpty Heat. There we are. Well, no, it's good. We like the hat. The hats are very popular, I say. Now, who else have we got on here? Busy, busy. There we go. What else is happening? I don't watch that one. I'm no lover of films, says James Gibb. Well, a lot of us are, James. It's a Glengarry. You're quite right. It's a Glengarry. Lovely stuff. Well spotted. Kelly has shared the live. Right. Can everybody subscribe and tap the bell for the notifications on YouTube? Subscribing is totally free. You don't pay to subscribe. It sounds a bit like it, but you don't. It's just an unusual word. There we are. So there we are. It takes a big blow for the pipes. My father was a great piper. My grandfather was a great piper. My great-grandfather was a fabulous piper and made bagpipes. Have you been married? Not to my knowledge. There we go. What have we got here? Oh, this is lovely stuff on here. Greetings from New York. Is the Queen okay? Says the wonderful Ian Charles. Ian Charles, we hope she's okay. We're sending out felicitations to Her Majesty the Queen in the hope that she is strong and well. Do you still visit Saltcoats? Not so much now, Choppy, because I don't go on holiday there. But I used to go on holiday. So there, the water is lush. So, Numpty, what are you talking about? Thanks, Jerry. I'm in New York City, but I'm from Wick. We love it. We love Wick. Caithness. One of these fabulous accents. But no words make any sense. Claire says, what are you doing on the YouTube and not the radio anymore? Well, all that will change, Claire. This is a pro tem. There we are. Wicker. Good night, everyone. God bless you. Good night, D. Gourley. You get your voice back, my dear, and get phoning Scottie McClue. Scottie, thoughts on the COP26? Well, gee, Alison, we think it's just going to hold up the traffic. I love that. I absolutely love that water. It's so beautiful. So there we are. So D's off, no problem. It's been a good old US of A. I've been in the good old US of A, says Jerry Nichol. Excellent, Jerry. We like that. Are you passing out candy? They're asking. You need to back on the radio. Can I help you back on the radio? I don't know, Adam. Are you well connected with the radio? That would be amazing. What water, Scottie? Beautiful water. Absolutely. You can't beat it. Scotland is not short of water. Have you heard from Anna, Scottie? I have, Claire, and Anna sadly passed away. Linda phoned to tell me, and I was just so sorry because Anna was such a wonderful person. So there you are. But sadly, Anna passed away. Scottie, should I stay or should I go? You should always stay. Take the floor, Lord McClure. Do you think so, James? Get myself onto that. There we are. Now, what have we got here? Sharing the live. Thank you, Jack M. And follow me, please, guys. Our water is the best in the world. I'm on the radio over here, says Ian. Cleveland FM. Sounds fantastic. Frank says, do you like Blackpool, Scottie? Frank, I used to go to Blackpool every Friday night. Was treated like a king. Martin says, night, night, Scottie, love you so much. From Emma and Martin. Oh, no, she was a lady. She was a real top lady, and I read her obituary the other day. What an interesting obituary. Incredible. You've got competition, my dear Scottie. No, we love it, Ian. No bother. There's room for everyone in the media. That's what I used to tell the backstabbers. I used to say, you don't need to be trying to stab people in the back. They would come and complain about somebody, and I would think they're just trying to get their show off them. Night, night, dear. Enjoy the throat, sweeties. Gargle with the salt water. There we are. Yes, of course. That's what it's all about. And rest the voice. Night, Scottie. Wonderful Glenn. Good night to you, Dinky-Doo, and God bless, I say. There we are. I wasn't kidding when I said I was a genius. We know that. This is Scottie McClue saying Dinky-Doo to every one of you. Ta-da, lads. Good night, my beautiful TikTokers. There we are. The TikTokers are away. There we are. And that leaves us to say good night, God bless, and Dinky-Doo on the YouTube. Ta-ra, lads!